the clouds are coming in quick now. As we look at our ABC 10 News sky cams, the clouds are already covering our Poway and Spring Valley cameras. La Jolla looking stunning right now, and Coronado always looks beautiful. We're in the 60s for most of the county, pretty comparable to where we were at this time yesterday. Alpine at 58, 59 in Del Mar, 40s for Mount Laguna and Palomar, and 71 in Ocotillo Wells. So the sea breeze is briefly back with us. This is that onshore wind. All of those green arrows indicating that ocean breeze coming onshore. Harrison Park, one of the gustier spots at 27 miles per hour. The mountains and the deserts are going to notice some pretty gusty winds as we head into tonight, and then the winds are going to turn offshore tomorrow. But for the coast and valleys, it's going to be pushing that marine layer much farther inland. In fact, we could see some fog in our foothill and mountain areas overnight and into tomorrow morning. It will keep temperatures a lot more mild tonight. We're going to be in the 50s pretty much all night along our coast. Our inland neighborhoods clouded out right now, and there is a chance we could see some of that marine layer drizzle overnight and into tomorrow morning. Really shouldn't see a lot of impact from it. Temperatures are going to dip down to the 40s by tomorrow morning inland. Clouds will gradually give way to sunny skies as we head into the afternoon. It will be a little bit cooler, not too much cooler than today, but mostly 60s for the coast and inland neighborhoods, just shy of 70 in Escondido and Poway. Low to mid 50s in our mountain communities, 70s in the deserts. Mount Laguna is going to be the coldest spot at 47 degrees tomorrow. This is what's going on big picture. So we have this storm system right here. This is the one I was talking about last week that looked like it was going to be going offshore and bringing us potentially more widespread rain. Well, it's going to be staying east. However, as it's digging south, it is enhancing that onshore flow. That's what's going to be bringing those gusty winds to the mountains and the deserts later tonight into early tomorrow, and the thicker marine layer for the coast and the valleys. So let's time it all out, putting 10 News Futurecast into play. Here's all those clouds, and you can see all of that green showing up overnight and into tomorrow morning. So really shouldn't really impact your morning commute, but if you do run into some wet roads, it may be a little bit more slick than you're anticipating, so just go slowly. By the afternoon, we will see sunshine returning, and the winds are going to start to change direction. Tonight, you'll notice the winds really howling in part of our desert communities. Could see gusts up to about 40 miles per hour or so. Then the winds turn offshore by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Still pretty gusty in the deserts, and then it moves into the inland neighborhoods as well as some coastal areas. That's going to be overnight Wednesday into Thursday. It's going to be dry. It's going to be gusty. We also have king tides. We're going to be tracking along our coast. I'm going to dive deeper into that in our next half hour. But coastal flooding of low-lying areas is going to be possible each morning, Wednesday through Friday, during the highest high tides. Mostly 60s through the weekend along our coast, and then 70s next week. Inland neighborhoods warmer on Thursday with those offshore winds coming through. Low to mid 70s, and we'll stay in the 70s through Monday. Another round of offshore winds, San Ana winds, are expected by Sunday, and then potentially again by Tuesday. So we're kind of going to be on and off of this offshore pattern. The mountains in the 50s for several more days, and then mid 60s next week. And the deserts, it's gorgeous here. Besides the wind, we're staying in the 70s.